What's up, gamers? GamerDad here. This is a guide to help you complete the Week 5 weekly quest, Acquire and Equip a fully modified weapon in different matches. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do hit that button and show me that support, and don't forget to use my creator code in your Fortnite item shop. It is GamerDad, all one word, all capital letters. I greatly appreciate the support. So for this challenge, you're going to acquire and equip a fully modified weapon in 3 different matches. So 3 times across 3 different matches. How do you get a fully modified weapon? Well, you can find these within chests. They will just be very sweet weapons. It could be a legendary weapon you pull out of an epic chest, which is a blue chest. You might actually just pick up the weapon that the boss carries when the boss is defeated. That is also a fully modified weapon. Or theoretically, at a mod bench, you could modify your own weapon and make it fully modified. I would suggest that the simplest way to do this is to come to one of the areas where there's a boss: Grand Glacier, Reckless Railways, Snooty Steps, as well as Lavish Lair. There's 5 of them. They each have a boss. When that boss is defeated, he will drop his mythic or their mythic weapon. If you pick up that mythic weapon, it will meet the conditions for this challenge and you will get credit towards it. So you can do that 3 times. Pick up the boss weapon 3 different times. Note, you don't have to pick it up from the boss. A player may defeat the boss and you can pick it up from that player. That should count. You could defeat the boss yourself and pick up the weapon. That should count. You could show up at the location after the boss has already been defeated, and as long as that weapon's there, pick it up and you're good to go. And like I say, so there's the boss weapons. There's also some weapons that you'll find either on the ground or within chests that are already fully modified, or you use a mod bench. So this is me going for my very first of 3. I'm going to take on and defeat Peter. I have no intentions of doing anything except defeating him on my own. I did, however, move back for a minute to heal up. I see the storm is coming in. That's all good. Now, I walked past Peter's mythic weapon there. That was unintentional. However, I'm going to show you, while that will work later on, I'm going to show you a different way this can be achieved. So when you take the medallion, if you find it, or by defeating the boss, or you just show up and the medallion is there, the medallion will open up the vault. When the medallion is active, it leads you to the vault. And in this case, I'm going to open up an epic chest. So this is a regular chest. The other chest right there is an epic chest. And when I do, I get a legendary weapon. And that weapon is already fully modified. So I actually get 1 tick for that one. But do note, again, I could have picked up Peter's weapon and that would have also counted. So there's that legendary weapon I referred to. This is also a weapon mod bench. So you could take a weapon that's not fully modified or a completely unmodified one, modify this, apply some of these. You can scan through the types of upgrades and mods you can do, and then you buy them with gold. So you could do this yourself. I never actually did this for the challenge though. It could work. Anytime I got into the vault, I'd already defeated and got a mythic weapon. So this is a different match. I'm at Reckless Railways, about to defeat the boss. Another player shows up, like seriously, takes the last couple shots, tries to steal the glory and the thunder here, but I'm not having it. I eliminate them. I will eventually pick up Valeria's SMG here, and that will be my second of 3. Once I do this here, I do test, by the way, going to see what would happen if the storm takes out the boss. And so that's where I was saying you can defeat a boss yourself, or you can try to let other players or the storm do the dirty work for you and then just pick up their mythic weapons. So in a case like this, when you see the medallion in the storm like this, it means the medallion is still sitting there, hasn't been taken. The boss could, but is likely not alive. And at the very least, you have an option of going into the vault to either mod a weapon or hopefully pull a fully modified weapon out of a chest in that vault. Or, even luckier, the boss's weapon is just sitting there. So in this case, there's the medallion, there's Peter's fully modified pump shotgun, and if you pick this up, that would count. I'm in the same match. I've already done it once in this match, so I can't do it again. But basically, I just started up another match. I went to Snooty Steps, I looted it, and I looted up, and I waited for the storm to come in. I was going to let the storm fully kill Peter just to prove it, as I'm recording the video here, that it would work. I assure you it does. I just got bored of waiting it out and had to start fighting a little bit. So I kind of moved far away. I trade shots back and forth with Peter here. There's also some henchmen shooting at me. One key when doing this challenge, or the idea of going into the storm intentionally, just have a lot of health on you. med kits, bandages, that kind of thing, you wouldn't expect to go like deep into the storm without them. But if you go deep into the storm too, I wouldn't expect to find too many players. So this is a kind of a cool strategy if you're not as strong or you're not comfortable fighting the bosses. Let the storm take the boss out and then pick up his mythic weapon. All you're going to do is any variation of this strategy, doing it yourself, letting the storm do it, letting another player do it. And again, remember, you could just find a player who has one of these weapons on them and you eliminate them and you happen to pick it up and it will also count. So many ways to do it. I do hope the guide is helpful for you. Please drop a like, leave me a comment, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do hit that button and show me that support. And don't forget to use my creator code in your Fortnite item shop. It is GamerDad, all one word, all capital letters. Good luck with your challenge, and until the next video, this is GamerDad out.